Hey everybody, I'm Goodie Hendrickson. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Goodie Bag, my podcast where I have a guest that I admire, that I think is cool and fun. They show up with the gift. I don't know what the fuck it is. We're going to talk some shit and have some fun. Today, I have the man, the myth, the legend. You've seen him everywhere in Columbus, all around Ohio, wherever there's going to be some comedy, you are going to see this man, Ty Moore. Thank you so much for being here.
It is an honor to be here, Goodie. Thank you for having me.
I love you.
I love you too.
You're like really the best.
You are too. You make me laugh all the time. Every time I see you, you make me laugh on and off stage.
Oh, thank you.
It almost feels like sometimes when we're talking, having to go perform interrupts the real fun that we're having.
You're right. Because we'll be fucking talking shit and having a good fucking time. Yeah. Like, oh shit, they called my name. Gotta go.
Or like if I'm hosting, like, oh, I gotta get somebody off stage.
Yeah, because
all of you guys are fucking up our good time, just so you know.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
From now on, let's just have a comedy show, but instead of like we still get paid, but we just don't go up.
Yeah,
everybody else can go up.
We just stay backstage and drink and talk shit.
Absolutely,
and have a good time.
Make fun of everybody if they do bad.
Yeah. And I smack your butt.
Yeah, of course.
Which, like I always do.
That's okay. I'm a slut. I shouldn't be wearing these jeans if I wasn't asking for it. You know, these Walmart Wranglers got my cheeks looking right.
Okay, Ty, it's gift time. What did you bring me?
All right, Goodie. I bought you this Cloud9 rosin pure THCA 1 gram disposable hybrid. It's basically like a Delta 8 legal, air quotes, legal weed, if you will. But Columbus, it's all legal now. So, but this would have, if you would have taken that, you could still pass a piss test.
Really? Oh, yeah. It looks fancy. This looks like what, a jewel?
Yeah. That's like a jewel if it went to college.
I'm actually jealous right now.
Yeah, so there you go. Have at it. I know you're not one to normally engage with smoke.
Yeah, I'm not, because I spend a lot of money on perfume.
Yeah.
So I don't like to smell like smoke. Is this going to make me smell like smoke?
No, that's scentless.
Okay.
If there is a scent, it goes away in 2 seconds. And the best part is if you blow it out like a beautiful French woman, it'll just float out into the air and it'll never bother you.
Mm.
Or you can blow it in somebody's face when they're pissing you off.
Will it get them high like a contact?
That would be great. Maybe it would chill them out. Like the next time you're debating a parking ticket, just blow it into their eyes. Like, you know how if you blow it into a dog's ear? If you blow it into a human's eyes, maybe they get
they'll get it.
The contact high. So there you go. Enjoy.
Thank you. Miracle Alien Cookies. That's the flavor?
Yeah.
What the fuck are Miracle Alien Cookies? How do you even know what the fuck that tastes like?
Well, that's a good point.
What the fuck?
Aliens have been here the whole time, clearly. Because we just have flavors of their food. You can't get that unless they've, like, set up shop.
Right, like,
yeah.
Miracle Alien Cookies.
Maybe there's an alien that works at the factory and he's the alien amongst humans.
He's just nutting on shit.
In the boardroom, he's like, all right, guys, hear me out. I know I don't speak up much. But I actually have a new flavor suggestion.
Listen to me. It's going to be good. Bigly.
Yeah. Listen, nobody's doing this shit. He just nuts into the vape.
Right.
Or into the cookie that then becomes the vape, I suppose, right?
Then that's the miracle of it.
That's the miracle.
It's the miracle
is that we've just been retroactively hitting this guy's jizz and not enjoying it. Relaxing because of it.
Miracle Alien Cookies. All right, now that's what we got. I used to be in high school. I was the stoner in high school. I used to smoke like a quarter a day. Like I used to smoke a lot of fucking weed.
That's incredible.
But that was when weed was like normal weed. Yeah. There's no way I could smoke a quarter of. And like I'm not a THC girly. Like that's really not my jam. You know, I'm more of the booger sugar type of girl.
What's beautiful about that though is like you're very chill. So it would make sense that the drugs you consume were to elevate you.
Yes.
Whereas I have the zoomies nonstop.
Not the zoomies, like the puppy.
I have the human zoomies. So smoking indica and things of that nature help.
And indica that's the one the chill one.
That's the one that brings you down.
And then what's the other one?
Sativa. That one is supposed to make your brain a little more active.
Okay.
And then hybrid is most of what's out there. Like that's a hybrid.
Hybrid.
So hybrids are just kind of, you know.
It could go either way.
Yeah, it could go either way. I always find with hybrids, they just relax me, and that's about it. Doesn't really change too much, but yeah, I like indicas because my brain has too many thoughts, and they're not like great thoughts either. It's not like I'm out here building the next bridge.
Not that your intrusive thoughts.
Yeah, it's like the ones that are like, put your hand on that burner. Open the car door on the highway. It's those
Just
ones.
move the steering wheel like it is.
What if I did this one time? That would be the last time you did it. That's the only time you'll ever do it, man.
Have you ever done shrooms?
Yes, love them. Love them.
I've only microdosed. The one time that I did, like I was in Jamaica, and they were like at the resort I stayed with. They actually had a dispensary on the site of the resort.
Incredible.
It was in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And so they had these shroom chocolates, and I want to say they were like, I don't know, like 2 grams, like, and they were just like small, like they were like small, like this size.
That's a good amount.
And so, but I didn't know what I didn't know, so I just ate the whole fucking thing.
Of course.
And then everybody was like, why did you eat the whole fucking thing? And like for the rest of the night, I was just like, wow, the moon is blue. Look at the ocean is so loud. Oh my goodness, this sand is so sandy. Like I was just high as fuck.
I'm so far away from home. As if you didn't get on a plane to go there.
I was high as fuck. So I'm more of a microdose.
Yeah.
Like, and I like to do shrooms if I'm going to do something like sensory. Like if I'm going to go to like a comedy show, I'll do a microdose.
Yeah.
But that's only if I'm watching. I can't perform high. I will literally die.
Done it a few times. It's not the greatest.
Yeah, no.
It's not. Now, microdosing and then performing, that I can kind of get behind, but like I've hit myself over the head. Did you ever go to Shrunken Head when it was still here?
I mean, yeah, but that was kind of when I first started is when it closed down.
So the night that it closed down, I performed at Comfest, and then I ate probably 3 or 4 grams of mushrooms and a chocolate bar. And
4 grams?
It was a lot. And like the room was purple most of the night.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was fucked up. And I was like 78th or something like that out of 83. So, and I was still tripping when I went on stage. And everybody was like crying in the audience because it was like 2 hours or 20 minutes left of the bar being open. And so there was just and I was like, I made a joke about the sniffles because it's like, well, you guys are always sniffling here at the Shrunken Head. Everybody.
You would have been talking about me.
No, you definitely weren't there. I would never dime you out. But
I appreciate that.
It's funny though, because the new Shrunken Head, if you will, they have a neon sign that says "Don't do coke in the
bathroom." Yeah,
it's like, man, that feels like a shot at Shrunken Head. What did we do that was so bad besides ignore infrastructure regulations for 10 years?
Right. That's
when I knew we were going down. I was hosting one night, and that area that goes to the back patio, the ceiling just opened up and water came through. Not even like a drip.
Was it raining outside?
Nope. Somebody upstairs that lives in those apartments just took a shower.
Holy shit.
So wherever the pipe and the ceiling, and just thankfully it stopped. That's how we knew it was a shower, because it didn't keep going. So, but yeah.
Holy fuck.
Like it filled up in about 10 minutes time. It filled up like 2 or 3 buckets. It was crazy.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Like I was just hosting and I'm sitting there, and then all of a sudden I just hear like just water, and I'm like, oh my God.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the closing of Shrunken Head was biblical.
I remember like seeing a lot of people post about it, but again, like I was new to the community, so I wasn't as familiar. I was just like, bars close all the time, but now I didn't realize it was so significant, you know, within the comedy community within Columbus.
And music and drag. Wonder Doug used to do a monthly there. I think that's where Stephanie first did stand-up.
At Shrunken Head?
One of Wonder Doug's monthly shows.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Wonder Doug is funny as fuck.
Yeah. I love doing those shows. And I used to host a Friday open mic right around the corner from there. So I used to go there after my show all the time and just get hammered. Yeah.
Getting hammered is fun. I can't do it it's like in my mind, I'm like, you can only do 3 or 4 drinks.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, buy 10.
Yeah. Like if I keep it under 5 by 10, then it doesn't matter after that.
Yeah. And then that's where I'm like, do coke, sober up. Now have 5 more drinks. It's just like, Jesus Christ, get it together. Then it's like the next day I'm like, oh shit, I feel like shit. It's like, oh, I wonder why.
Yeah, why does my head hurt so bad? There's no way it could have been.
I have diarrhea.
Yeah, there's no way it could have been the 15 cocktails I had that were mostly sugar and hopefully a clean bar sprout pouring it,
Man, first off, every time I go to a bar now, I'm just like looking around and I'd be like, they need to be on bar fucking rescue.
Yeah. Yeah. I performed in a spot where I was like, this guy is like every asshole in Bar Rescue. It was in Findlay. And he played music like when I went up and then just kept playing it.
What a dick.
Yeah. So I was like, is this going to stop? And then I literally I like broke the fourth wall. I was like, is this fucking for real, everybody? And then I just started making fun of him for being a douchebag, and he finally turned off the music.
How long were you, like, how long of a set were you doing?
I did 20 minutes, and he definitely took the first probably 2 to do all that. And that might not seem like a lot to other people, but
that's a big, because I mean,
2 minutes is huge.
Your opener.
Yeah. It's your opener. It's like a long time. And even the crowd, everybody except for like his 2 friends were laughing. Or were not laughing. His 2 friends and him thought it was hilarious.
Because if I would have been an audience, I'm like, what? What the fuck? Why is this music still going and this person is on stage and they're trying to talk?
Yeah, like we paid tickets to be here. You're ruining our experience and you're the owner.
Yeah.
He was hammered. And then instead of after I had a good set and like the show ended well, like instead of just being like, hey, sorry about that, I'm a dickhead. He's like, dude, great show, man. Like seriously, you were so like, you know,
Just
typical like embarrassed man.
Drunk idiot.
Can't just say sorry. Just has to like, you were awesome. Like,
I'm just not going to acknowledge any of my wrongdoing at all and just give you compliments.
Back. I'm like, yeah, well, yeah, have me back for sure.
Yeah,
because I'll tell you that I'm coming and then I won't show up.
Yeah, fuck you, whoever you were, man.
Yeah, whatever that place was in Finley, it's probably not open anymore. But he was definitely like the guys that argue John Taffer when he comes in. Oh, you think you're special? It's like, yeah, motherfucker. John Taffer, like, owns Vegas.
Right. It's so funny to me people argue with him. Like, he is a fucking pro, and you are losing $100,000 a day with your fucking bar that's trash.
Yes. And you have flies everywhere.
And you got roaches in your cheese. Your freezer doesn't fucking work. Your grease is fucking old as fuck.
You're cooking the guy that's, he's using his bare hands to make the hamburgers.
And touching everything.
He doesn't understand. He's like, well, that's how I was trained.
I'm just doing what I was told, man. Yeah. I don't fucking know. I didn't get any real training.
I do feel bad for some of the line cooks because it's like they're just behind the gun.
Yeah, they don't fucking know
they're
shit.
They're trying.
One of the last episodes I watched, the dude in the kitchen did not even speak English, and he just was just like, okay. Yeah. Like everything he was saying, he was like, what's up with this grease? He was like, okay. And then like I want to say when it came to the night of the stress test, he just like was like, no. Yeah. Okay. And like just quit. And then like the manager was like, I can't believe I lost Jose.
Yeah.
And I'm like, was he even allowed to work there?
I think he was just buying time, you know. He probably went to another kitchen right away or something.
Walk right across the street like, okay.
Yeah. Just
I cook for you.
Yeah. He just gave him the thumbs up. They're like, fuck it. This guy has a TV credit too. Let him in.
Right. He has an IMDb.
That's the other thing that's fucked up. I've been doing comedy for 9 years, and all I had to do was have a shitty bar to get a TV credit. I could have just ran a bar into the ground. No, I decided to do it the hard way.
Right. I don't know if I would want an IMDb. Like, it's like, yeah, I do, but I don't know. Do I want people to look me up like that? I guess, I don't know. Is it the same as social media?
It can be. Well, with IMDb, they would mostly focus on... So Wikipedia, I think, is where you want it. You don't want your Wikipedia to get too big.
Okay.
That's what I think. IMDb does kind of stick to the movies. That's why I don't like it. I like Wikipedia because Wikipedia will tell you the shit like, oh, and on set, he got into a fight with one of the PAs. IMDb just lists the facts, and all the boring people are like, I have to go here because it tells me what I want. I'm like, you don't want to know what happened? You don't want to know why this movie sucked?
But then Wikipedia, that's anybody can make shit up on your Wikipedia page, right?
They've gotten better at like within 24 hours correcting it, but yeah, there's still a little bit of free reign. I remember I didn't know it was called Wikipedia, but like in 8th grade, we found out we could edit it. And so we went to George Washington's page.
Not George Washington.
And we just added more shit to it. Like George Washington was into stepmoms or whatever the hell we put. George Washington sucked at PlayStation 2. Yeah. George Washington was not cast in the Adam Sandler movie Click.
Oh my God.
Though considered. And yeah, it was great. George Washington was a douchebag. Yeah, we were like 14.
I was about to say, yeah, because that is definitely some fucking little boy shit.
One of us wrote fucking asshole. We were like, oh, we go fucking asshole. This is school computer. Yeah.
Hey, you just reminded me. So my nephew, he's about to be 17 this year. But I remember when he was maybe like 12, maybe 11 or 12, my sister was like, let me show you what he's been like searching on the internet.
Uh-oh.
And it was like, Lady Virgin, Lady Virginia, Naked Virginia, Lady Virginia body part. It was just like, baby, you so close to vagina, but he could not. It was either
Typical
Virgin or Virginia, and it was just like Naked Virginia, Naked Lady. Like it was just like so. It was so fucking funny.
Naked Virginia sounds like an advertising campaign for like the wilderness of Virginia. Come see Naked Virginia, and like a bunch of birds fly off into the woods. We have 10 lakes. Naked Virginia for all its glory.
Yeah, that shit fucking
Get into the
funny.
holes of Naked Virginia.
I mean, okay, I'm kind of getting with it.
Yeah, I kind of want to go to a nudist colony in Virginia now.
There's actually a couple here in Ohio.
There's one in Michigan that I tried to book a show at one time.
I mean, what happened?
I found out they were a nudist colony. I never really heard back from them, but they seemed into it. They were like, just so you know, everybody here will be naked. You don't have to be naked, but everybody here will be naked.
Yo, that's kind of lit. I'm kind of into that.
Yeah, and then I was like, what about the material? Because I was like, don't tell me we have to do clean comedy. That would just be... The juxtaposition there would be insane.
Yeah, that would... I don't know if I could do clean fucking comedy, bro. Like, I did an improv show with hashtag, and we did it like 4 kids. And it killed every fiber of my being. I was like, oh my God, I just wanted to say penis.
Yeah,
like, it was killing me.
And you can't even address it by its medical name.
Because it just seems weird.
Yeah, it does.
I was just like, oh my
You're like,
God.
I can't say penis. I can't say fuck.
I can't say shit.
No,
Like,
I literally cannot say shit.
I think I said like boo boo a million times. Like I was like, man, this is boo boo.
Yeah, and they're like, that's awesome. And you're like, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
You got to get one Nickelodeon show, and then you're just rolling in money. I tell you what, I used to do this coffee shop in Westerville
Okay.
before COVID. My friends helped me get in there, and there was just like 4
You're doing
of
a
us.
show or it was like a open mic?
This was like, it was a music open mic. So we really wedged our way in. And
Okay.
because it was like a coffee shop and like acoustic music, it was very family friendly.
Okay.
So we had to work clean. But there was a few times when I would be working and like this lady would breastfeed. And I'm not against that because you got to feed the baby.
Very
but
true.
you can't deny that there's a weird juxtaposition and like breastfeeding, but like I can't cuss.
I mean,
Juxtaposition is my word of the day, by the way.
yes, you said it
Yeah,
several
and
times.
even though it's not like I will keep saying this podcast is brought to you by the Juxtaposition Hour.
I have learned a new word.
Yeah,
That's
my
a
word
big
of the
word for
day.
Elmo.
Yeah, it is. Don't ask me to spell it, please.
Okay.
Jucts.
I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I have to disagree with you because.
Please do inform me, enlighten me.
I mean, it's just like my titties out and I gotta feed the baby.
Yeah,
But that doesn't mean I want to hear fuck shit ass booty hole.
yeah, maybe not. My titties out and I gotta feed the baby.
It's not like
And
my
I was never
titties. It would be different if her titties were just out.
Yeah,
Then it's like, okay.
her titties were
now.
out for a purpose, and I definitely wasn't the guy that was like,
Oh no, I'll be
'cause-
staring.
the baby's head always blocks it anyway.
I mean, sometimes you get the mothers who are breastfeeding, their areolas are like big as
Yeah,
fuck. And it's
yeah.
like bigger than the baby's head. You like,
Yeah.
wow,
Those are
were
my
it like
favorite
that before the
strippers.
baby?
Yeah, just giant areolas. I like all areolas though. They each have their own uniqueness to them, you know.
So there's this TV show called Naked Attraction. Have you ever heard of it?
I think I have, right?
It's a dating show
Yeah.
where they are naked and then like they get eliminated based on their nakedness by the person who's doing the choosing.
I'd be so bad at that.
Bro, it's also like I don't know if I could do that show. Me, a person who's like comfortable in my body, but like for somebody to, because it goes from your genitals to your chest, then your face.
Right.
So people are getting eliminated just from people looking at their genitals and
Yep.
nothing else.
Exactly.
Do you know how devastated I would be if somebody looked at my pussy and was like, "Get that out of here,"
Yeah.
without even looking at my face?
Yeah. They didn't even make it to the titties or the face. You didn't even get a chance at redemption. They just took one look and said, next.
Oh my God. I watched that show and
Listen, you would just hear a gunshot if I was on there. And they didn't let me warm up beforehand. They're just like, no, drop trowel and go. Like, I can't even take a pill? I just
Yeah.
got to go out there flaccid?
You do though, because like none
Yeah.
of the men are ever like hard or
Pumped
anything.
up?
Yeah.
I'd have to.
Yeah.
I'd have to put it in my contract. Like, you can't let me go out there flaccid. Because it's going to be a no. Oh, is it going to be a yes?
Yeah, no. Some men
fuck
are
outta
out there
here.
with like button penises. So like I was at a sex party when I used to live in LA.
Nice.
And it was at like this like swanky like LA house. And we were having a good time and I'm like laying on like this bed by the pool, like under the sun. This dude's eating my ass and this other dude's like massaging my
life.
shoulders. I'm having a great time.
The life.
And then this man walks by. He was like a huge dude, like maybe like 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
Like built like a linebacker or something,
Yeah,
like a real
just cut
thick
up.
dude. But he was I don't know, he's like spicy white. I don't know what kind of white he was, but he was like spicy.
Yeah.
His dick was so small. It was literally, it just looked like a quarter on top of balls. I was so devastated for him.
Yeah. I'm honestly proud of that man for being like, you know what? This is me.
You know what? I didn't think about it that way.
Just because I could never. Most fellas on this earth, we've had bad dick days.
Yeah.
And you're not going to catch me within 10 miles of a woman. Clothes on even. It's all in my head. I'm not leaving the house today. Bad dick day.
Yeah. And I feel bad when I judge men's penises because it's like, it's not your fault, you know? But it's also like, where's your dick, bro?
Yeah. No, that's kind of one of the things that is funny but hurts but is funny is when there's like, where's the rest of it? As if we just like fucked it up. Like we didn't order the part.
Wait, one time I was hooking up with this dude and like, I was like, are you all the way hard? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh.
Oh, no. Oh.
I ended up dating him for 2 years.
Just because you felt so bad? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, man. The sex was... It took us a while to get to a place where it was beneficial for the both of us.
Yeah. A lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a soldier for that.
I am. I really deserve a medal.
You deserve a medal and probably a day off. Like, just like can we get like the state to give you just a day where it's like, and today we remember Goodie, who took a lot, but not a lot.
Actually, she took very little.
Her soul took a lot. Her body took a little. And that's a weird juxtaposition to live in. She was trying to get into other positions.
I mean, but couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
Such is life.
Yeah. I hooked up with this white dude once, and his penis was very small. I couldn't even ride it. It kept falling out.
Yeah, that's our curse for all the crimes against humanity.
Our curse.
That's what we live with. The crimes against humanity have the bloodshed lay on the grandchildren. We all have to have narrow lips and tiny dicks.
Bro, I used to have this teacher. His name was Mr. Saniger when I was in fifth grade.
That's tough.
He had a super thick mustache, and when his mouth was closed, it just looked like he didn't have a mouth. Because his lips it literally just looked like God just cut a hole in his face to talk and eat.
Yeah, it's just a hole covered by hair.
It was like
it almost was like a butthole.
I feel like his butthole probably had more lips than his fucking face. Like it was just so. And then he had like the soul patch thing, so it just looked weird as fuck. I just remember being in fifth grade, like being scared of him.
Oh yeah,
because he looked scary when he wasn't talking.
You're like, this man doesn't have a mouth, and with that facial hair, he should be playing bass guitar somewhere.
Ty, I can do this with you all day. I promise I could.
Yeah.
Tell everyone where they can find you, where you're going to be, what you got going on.
I will be, I have a show at the Leisure Club tonight. That may not make it, but you can find all my future shows by following me on Instagram at Ty's Not Funny. TYSNOTFUNNY. Yeah, you got to set the bar low so when you're mediocre, they're like, not bad.
You are not mediocre. Ty is like the funniest fucking dude I fucking know.
Well, I always like being on shows with you because I feel like if you go after me, you'll clean up well, and if you go before me, I have a little momentum coming in. You're a goddamn good comedian. I'll tell you that much. You make me laugh.
Oh man, that means a lot coming from you. Really,
I like
thank
watching
you.
you perform. You've been very free spirited on stage since day one. I feel like.
Yeah, mainly because I'm just making the shit up.
That's okay. I am too. I'm going on 10 years of it, so I feel you.
All right, y'all. This has been another episode of The Goodie Bag. Ty, thank you so much for my Miracle Alien Cum Cookie.
There we go.
Delta 8.
Get your cum cookies.
Going to get high on this supply.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next episode.
Thanks, everybody.
Peace out.
Heck yeah.